Hello everyone, this is Hari and this is my first video on YouTube. A few days back I looked at my notes and control systems and calculus from university, and I was a bit surprised on how I used to be able to think a few years back. Somewhere along the lines, I think I have stopped thinking that coherently for myself. The unsettling realization is that I use AI on a daily basis for work and a lot of tasks in daily life. And having a machine at the fingertips to be able to explain anything in seconds gives me this sense of understanding without any effort or knowledge work to obtain that. I feel like there's no skill underneath a lot of the things I do at this point, and gives me a false sense of expertise. So the response for this for me is to deliberately seek discomfort in a lot of things I want to do. So I'm going to pick up hard tasks from hobbies or bucket lists that I have for myself, and let myself struggle, and through struggle I should hopefully be able to gain knowledge, because in a world where knowledge is available at your fingertips, I think the real skill one can have is the ability to endure and struggle through cognitively demanding tasks. So yeah, this is my experimental setup for the same. I will give a skill to myself from my hobbies or things that I wanted to look at, and do it for about 100 hours. As part of this experiment, I try to answer two questions. Is there a point where the skill stops paying off? So where every hour that you add in barely moves you towards becoming better in that skill. Two is, what are the core skills that hobby itself has? So the real fundamentals, for instance, that secretly transfer from one domain to another. I think being genuinely decent at a bunch of things and learning what carries between them beats being really good at a single technique forever. Again, this is still a hunch, and I'm not sure if this is actually true, and I would like to try it for myself. The transfer idea is the one that actually really resonates with me. And here's the kind of thing that I'm hoping to discover. For instance, I started Muay Thai about a few weeks ago, and I realized that I'm unable to land a clear kick. The issue, however, in my opinion, is not with the technique itself. I theoretically know how to execute a kick. That said, my mobility is what hinders me from landing a powerful kick. However, mobility is not something that's specific to just Muay Thai. It is a core skill that is, or when mastered, can transfer between different skills and hobbies. What is the long-term goal of this experiment? If you're persistent and you intentionally put in effort in things that you're not good at and learn from one domain to another, see what carries, you would end up invariably becoming a hybrid athlete for things that are physical and a polymath for things that are more mental and cognitive. That is a byproduct of this experiment, not the goal itself. The goal for me is pretty simple. It is to grow and become better at things that I find interesting, and overall to experience what life has to offer. The first case study or skill that I intend to share online is Muay Thai. I have roughly 24 hours in this skill, and I intend to put at least about 100 into this. The reason for 100 hours will be explained in a subsequent video where I go through my design or skill design methodology. There are a few very fundamental reasons why I'm doing this. This channel is something that I've actually been putting off for a while. This is a valuable skill to have in this era, because I see a lot of people who post online and things can go wherever it goes. It's a force multiplier in terms of where your content reaches, and who knows what might happen. It's genuinely unpredictable. And second, I am not probably the best at public speaking. This is because I don't have a lot of practice in it. The goal is to also become decent at it by the end of this entire YouTube experiment. I think authentic thinking has become less required, and I think it's important to invest in learning how to think and thinking for yourself. And this is my deliberate attempt to do that on a daily basis. Who is this channel intended for? It would be my family and friends, typically. That would be one of my audience. The second would be anyone who's interested to learn and do random things. So if you want to play around with a certain hobby or skill and you want to know what others have gone through, I could be one data point for you. And last but not least, for myself, I want to capture how I think at this point in time, because it's, I evolve as a human being, and there is no way to go back and check what an 8-year-old me would have thought. So this is my this is a way for me to document my own thinking. Yeah, so if you stuck along for all this time, I appreciate it.